Can you guys start off by introducing yourselves to our site visitors at popculturemadness.com?
Yeah, I'm Jordan, and I play guitar.
I'm Beck, and I sing, and we are Stars in Stereo.
Great, well thank you so much for taking a few minutes out to speak with us. We are second night into the tour with Flyleaf and Drowning Pool. What are your expectations? I know it's so early to kind of plan that out.
Yeah, it's kind of like the first day of school when you show up. You know, it's you just want it to be awesome, and you're excited and nervous to meet new people. But so far, everybody's been really cool, and the first crowd was awesome. So we're off to a really good start.
That's good. So you guys are gearing up for the upcoming album release. Is it due out in April? Is that what I saw? Or has that changed
well, we're
at
selling
all?
it at the shows right now. So if you come to a show, you can get it now. But the official release date is April 9th. So.
That's cool. And I saw, are you guys doing some acoustic stuff, like, after the show?
Yeah, every show, unless it's dangerously cold. If you come to the merch booth, we'll give you a little card. And yeah, we play a couple songs and hang out and whatever.
That's cool. So have you guys been doing that, like, throughout the other tours, or is this something new that you're starting now?
Atlanta was the first time we did it.
Okay.
Yeah.
We decided to do it in the winter tours.
Yeah.
Go figure.
We're learning. But yeah, it's it's just a great chance for us to meet the fans and like be able to have that connection, and also with the cards there's a link that you can get some bonus material, so you can join the Sinners Club, and yeah, there's like new songs and stuff that's on the album that's just for them, so lots of exclusive stuff you can get on there if you get a card.
That's awesome. I mean, I think it's so important too to have that interactivity with the fans, and offering them something extra, and it just kind of gives that added push with everything. It's great.
Yeah, we love doing it too, just because as a new band, we want to meet as many people and hang out as much as possible. So
yeah, we just want the people who come see our shows to feel like they're a part of our music and a part of what we do.
Absolutely. So I have to say your video for The Broken was absolutely amazing.
Thank you.
Like, it looks fantastic. And, are there plans to do any more videos in the future?
Yeah.
Yes, many more.
That's one of our favorite things, because we're so, there's like a 3-foot gap behind me, and I get like 3 feet shorter each time I think that. No, we're going to put out our first official single from the album. It's a song called Every Last Thing. And we're going to do another video for that that's kind of along the same storyline. It's actually kind of towards the end of what we planned out in the storyline, so it's going to be kind of similar but very different. It's going to be cool.
Yeah, all the videos will connect with each other and coincide there. It's like one big story, so.
That's really cool. I mean, it's awesome to hear that you guys have the concept put together and everything. It opens so many possibilities for interpretation.
Yeah,
and,
it's a lot of fun.
It's definitely got to be another artistic outlet, too.
Yeah.
So. And I know you guys have been throwing in a cover of Nine Inch Nails. Like,
yeah.
Closer, what led to your decision to cover that one?
I always wanted to sing that song, and I just, we were throwing around a whole bunch of different ideas, and that was like the last one that I was like, well, I've always wanted to sing this, what do you guys think? And we all love Nine Inch Nails, and so it's an awesome song. They're an awesome band, and it was the first song out of all the covers we were messing around with that really connected with us and like felt really good for us, so we decided to do it, because it has to be our interpretation, not just like doing karaoke or something, so.
Oh, it's great. Yeah, I always, for some reason, love when a female, like, takes on that vocal part. Like, I don't know, like, I saw a jazz musician, like Mia Borders, do it in New Orleans, and she did. I'm sitting there backstage, and I'm going, am I hearing this correctly? Like, I had to go across, but it's always great.
I would love to hear a jazz version of that.
Look it up, yeah, it's definitely.
That's awesome.
Definitely. So, with you guys being an up-and-coming band, how, in what ways, I guess, has social media been a tool for you guys? Because it seems to be the way to, connect with fans now and share music. It's, I mean, I guess it's just not done the same way as it was, back in the day with phone calls and things like that.
Yeah, it's really proven to be a big help. Just from touring, like our very first tour, we went, I think we finished that with like 2,000 likes on Facebook, and then as we did like 4 or 5 more tours, it jumped up to 40,000, and I just can't imagine without that how we would have stayed connected to those new fans that we met, because you only come back to a city every few months at the soonest, so without that like immediate connection, plus we like doing it, so it's fun for us as well.
Oh, I can imagine. It's like the great way for the fans to just be able to keep up to date and on top of like absolutely everything.
Yeah.
But you guys are definitely becoming road warriors, though. I mean, I've seen you guys, I think you were out with the U's before, and you did some dates with Blue October was the last time that we caught you guys here in Philly. So, I mean, how do you think this tour will differ from some of those?
I mean, I'd say, like, with every band we play with, it's a different audience, and, different age groups, and, different reactions. Like, some fans, like with Blue October, it was a lot of an older audience, and they weren't, they like to just watch and listen, and, like, with the U's, they just want to have a great time and jump around and mosh, and, like, I mean, like, it's only our second show with these guys, but it's been awesome. Like, it's a younger crowd, and I think that there's a lot of similarities between us and like Flyleaf, for instance, and so I think it's just a great tour for us and like perfect audience for us, and we're happy. Yeah.
So personally, I look at music as a universal language we can all speak and understand, although we take different messages away from it. Is there anything in particular you hope your music will say to listeners?
Yeah, I mean, we always go into writing a song with the mindset to stay positive, even if we write about something that's, a sad thing or a traumatic thing. We try and, at least by the end of the song, spin it to something positive. And so, I mean, I think we don't want our music to ever be a bummer to people, We always want them to be happy after they listen to it, or not, I mean, not necessarily happy, but if they want to be angry, but be able to come away with it with this positive spin on your own situation.
Yeah. So, I mean, how therapeutic is it for you as artists, as a release with, so much honesty and stuff like that within the lyrical context? Is it ever hard to put so much of yourself out there?
I mean, songwriting is like just putting your guts on a table, it's vulnerable, especially because we all write together, so we're all at our most vulnerable, and it can be really uncomfortable at times, but it is very therapeutic. And I mean, for me personally, it's important for me to be able to have songwriting to get those feelings out, or I don't know what I'd be doing, so I feel very lucky to be able to have that outlet. I think we all do. Yeah. And it's cool when you are putting yourself out there and people read the lyrics and say, that's something I can relate to, because in a way it's like, I feel like I'm being heard, when someone can relate to, our lyrics, it's like, makes me feel less alone in a way. So it's hard to put yourself out there, like I said, but it's awesome when you get that positive reaction back, and, it's the only way to do music is to just be completely honest and passionate about what you're doing, so.
It's cool when people will tell us what the song means to them, and it's something completely different than what it meant to us.
Yeah.
But I mean, even within the band, and we write all the songs together, there's a few songs that we all just have completely different meanings for, but they all work and they all go together, and I think that's one of the coolest things about just kind of putting your music out there without being able to like explain it to somebody every time they listen to it, is hearing what other people think.
Have you gotten anything totally off the wall yet?
Not too off the wall, but like The Broken is just kind of about embracing your own differences and not letting what's unique about your traumatic or sad or even happy experience single you out from a group of people that are experiencing very similar things. So with that song, we get a lot of people that have different moments that have happened to them that they can now say, oh, okay, well, I mean, we all have bad days, and that's really cool.
Absolutely. I mean, plus there's, so much emphasis now, like on, there's so many of these anti-bullying campaigns, like, popping up, and, it's trying to teach people to embrace their differences rather than, you know, push people
Yeah.
aside. I think that's a really important message.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
So for each one of you, have you had a pivotal music moment that occurred in your life that made you decide that you wanted to pursue it for a career?
Oh man, that's tough.
For me, there was never a moment. It was just, I was never going to do anything else. Like, ever since I was a toddler, I was singing, and I even said, like, when I was, you know, 9 years old, I'm not going to college, I'm going to be a singer, you know, like, period. And my aunt, you know, was freaking out and telling my mom, oh my god, you know. But it's like, that's always what I wanted to do. There was never another option. So I guess that anytime I played a show and people reacted great, or, you know, I put out my first album, or, you know, I met these guys and started working with them. I mean, each step that I've taken, you know, has just made me more confident to do it. So, you know, the more positive feedback, I guess, the more I go, yeah, oh, I'm gonna keep going, you know. So definitely, like, the fans when they come up to us, I mean, that's
awesome.
huge. It's like super important. And I don't know about you.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of the same story. I didn't start playing guitar till I was 15, but I tried every other instrument known to man, and it was kind of, I just kind of decided, like, I'm gonna do music. I really like this, and so I just tried every instrument until I found one, from trumpet to drums, everything. So, and then guitar, I just fell in love with immediately, and I was like, all right, this is it. I'm stopping here, you know. But my parents were always really open to letting me listen to whatever I wanted to, and at the same time showing me what they like and all of that. So from as far as I can remember, it was like music every day, all the time, whether I was playing it or listening to it. So.
Do you remember the first cassette CD that you purchased with your own money?
Yeah, it was Tag Team. Boom, there it is. Unfortunately.
I'm trying to think of the first one I bought. I know my first album was like Brandy, like 2 singles or something, and then I had like Natalie and Bruglia, and just, you know, it was like a lot of like pop singers when I was a lot younger. But
R. Kelly, Bump and Grind.
Hey, they
Big
have
time.
their place in pop culture.
yeah.
So, being that we are a pop culture website and we're engrossed in the negative and positive sides of pop culture, is there anything in particular that you guys can't get enough of these days? TV, movies,
Facebook.
That's a big one.
I think playing shows for me, and seeing shows, even if it's watching the bands that we're on tour with every night, it's just fun to see the little differences and similarities every night of everybody's set and how the fans react. And I don't think I could live without going to a good show every once in a while. We're just lucky enough that we get to do it every night.
You have a memorable concert?
Saw Muse.
Yeah, we just saw Muse
It was
recently.
awesome.
That
The
was
Staples Center.
yeah, that was fucking awesome. And,
Yeah.
And then I think my favorite would be the first time I saw Blink-182. They had the big flaming fuck sign behind them, and there was lots of fire and boner jokes and stuff. And I was like, I don't know, I was 14 or something like that, so I was like, oh, this is the greatest thing ever. It still is.
You know what? I saw them a couple years ago, and I'm 30, and I was like jumping around like I was like
it's so
14.
much fun.
They're
Yeah,
awesome.
exactly. It's so
They'll
much
always be
fun.
great.
I still every day in sound check start with Blink-182.
So, after this rung of tour dates, what are the plans for you guys for, you know, the rest of summer and the rest of this year?
We have another tour coming up right after this with Hailstorm, Bullet for My Valentine, and Young Guns. It's the Hard Drive tour.
Yeah.
Okay.
That
Yeah.
should be really fun.
Yeah, we're definitely really excited about that. And then, you know, hopefully when summer hits, we'll be touring too. We're still looking at some stuff. But yeah, just getting the album out there, doing a music video. As soon as we get back and have some time, we'll be filming another video. So getting more videos out for you guys. And yeah.
We just love touring. That's like it's our favorite thing to do. So.
Yeah, definitely.
That's great. Well, you guys certainly seem like you are very, very busy rest of the year. Is there any possibility of seeing you guys pop up on any festivals? Is that something that you guys would like to do?
Yeah, we'd love to do it. We're looking at all of that right now for the future. Just the booking schedule works, but I feel like you're always looking like so far ahead. But yeah, we're probably gonna go on some festivals pretty soon and stuff like that. So.
That's great. What I love so much about the festival environment is there's so much genre blending, like, you know, so it really opens up fans' ears to like things that, you know, might not go together, but it doesn't matter anymore. You know?
Yeah.
I think that's one of the things that bothers me about how music is now is people are like, you know, if you like this, you can't like this, and if you like that, you can't like this band over here. But I mean, it's all music. I like plenty of stuff that doesn't go together.
Yeah, I'm way more concerned with like talent than I am with genre, you know. Or if people are passionate about what they're doing, then that comes off, you know.
Absolutely, you can certainly tell. I mean, you can tell what's cookie cutter nowadays and what's not.
Totally.
I think.
Yeah, as long as somebody's into what they're doing.
Like pig scratching every color.
Pig.
We have a dog. We have a bus dog. She's
Pig, come here. Come here.
making noises.
Okay, she's shy.
She's the star of the band, actually.
Yeah, she's the one that's passionate about what we do.
Yes.
She pumps us up before we go on stage.
Mm-hmm.
She's adorable. Well, I want to thank you guys so much for taking a few minutes out to speak with me.
Thank you so much.
We certainly look forward to the album coming out for those that are not going to be able to go out to a show, but they need to get out to a show.
Yes.
So
Come see us.
Yeah.
Great, and I'm guessing the best place to keep up with you guys is website, social media.
StarsandStereo.com. All of our links are on there. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. You know, hit us up.
Nice.
Oh,
Here's
there she
Paige.
Look at that face. I promise I don't have food in there. Great, thank you guys so much.
Yeah,
Thank
thank
you.
you.